guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video. Today we will cover the topic of cheap and awesome fragrances. And what do I mean by awesome? That means for me that they last quite a long time, and I cannot, I cannot hide that this is the main factor of me choosing the fragrance. It needs to be long lasting and I need to feel it, around me. So if you are interested, what is my selection of those fragrances, please stay tuned. And also I would like you to subscribe to this channel if you like the content, and leave a comment, leave a, thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever you want. It will help me massively. So please, if you can subscribe, please do so. And now we'll start with this selection. I know that many people likes this kind of videos in general, because as you know, the economy is hard and we're all looking for a budget friendly fragrances. So I hope I have a quite good selection here for you. And please bear in mind that whatever can be long lasting for me, it's not necessary has to be like that for you. You have to test it on yourself first and then, make your own opinion. But at least I can say that those fragrances I will show you are long lasting on me, so it might be a hint for you to check them out and try them. So the first one, and this is one of my favorites in my collection actually, and it's very, very cheap compared to, mainstream or niche, of course. So it's Red Temptation from Zara. I really like Zara in general when it comes to fragrances. They have really good quality, for me at least, and they are usually pretty long lasting on me, as I said. And I especially like the series with those bottles, and I like also the collaboration with Jo Malone. I do not recommend those like in the normal Zara collection, like in cubic bottles. I do not recommend them because they have some kind of a cheap undertone for me. But those ones are really good, and Red Temptation is very, very long-lasting fragrance. If you do not know it yet, please do so. Please get familiar with it, because I think it's awesome. And it reminds me of Baccarat Rouge 540. So if you like the DNA of Baccarat Rouge and you cannot afford, I think Zara Red Temptation is a very, very good alternative. I saw that they also have 30 mls, at least here in Poland. So if you're looking for something just to sample and to, familiarize yourself with the scent, you can go for Red Temptation. Also, I had Rose Gourmand from this series. However, I needed to sell it because it was too overpowering for me. Even though I very much like strong fragrances, sweet fragrances, long-lasting fragrances, as I mentioned before, Rose Gourmand was too overbearing, and it was pulling slightly too sour on my skin. But in general, if you like rose, like the rose of kind of Montal Intense Café, Rose Gourmand will be perfect, and it's very, very long-lasting. I couldn't get rid of the scent of myself when I was wearing it, so maybe you want to check it out as well. Another one is this scent I had, but I also sold it. So here we'll have like a couple of scents that I had and I sold. But as I always mention, at least on my Polish channel, if you watch me, that I usually sell the scent, but I still do recommend it. I usually have in my collection scents that I really like, but sometimes I just need to make a reduction because I do not like to collect too many fragrances. So I have to make some picks and, and sell the fragrances. However, the mere fact that I'm selling the fragrance doesn't mean that I do not like it, I do not recommend it. Just, I have so many that, I don't get the chance to wear them, so what's the point of keeping them? However, another one that I had and I sold, as I said, is Mauboussin, Une Histoire de Femme Sensuelle. So this is a musky fragrance, and basically if you like Nivea cream, I do not know how to, say it in English, but in Polish it's Nivea. If you like Nivea cream, I will keep saying Nivea, and or Dove a body balm or the shower gel. I think it might be for you. It's slightly similar to Lorenzo Villoresi Ton de Neige, if you know the scent. It's very, very musky. It has rose, it has praline. It had some note that was bothering me at some point. That's why I decided to sell it. However, the scent itself is very clean, it's very nice, it's sweet, it's feminine, and it's very cozy and comforting, and of course very, very long lasting. So if you want this qualities from musky scent, then you can try Mauboussin. Another one is the fragrance that my husband has. Actually, I received it from the brand one time. It's Armaf Club de Nuit Milestone. And basically, it's a dupe for Creed Millésime Imperial, as far as I remember. However, I think this one is really, really good quality scent. It doesn't have the perfect bottle. It's quite tacky, to be honest. And it's not very good quality. It's chipping in there, so it's not that great. However, the scent itself, if you like slightly aquatic scents, I do not like aquatic scents, but this one is like warm aquatic. I do not know if I'm being clear with what I'm saying, but it's for me warm aquatic. It has some fruits in it. It's airy. It's warm, and as I said, it's aquatic, so it's very, very original, and it lasts very, very long time. It's clean at the same time. So if you like your fresh fragrances to be not so typical, you may want to try it. And it's not that expensive, as I said, and it lasts like whole day. My husband, when he uses it in the morning, when he comes back from work, like couple of hours later, for example, after 10 hours, I can still smell the scent on him. It's very, very long lasting, and I think you get good bang for your buck. So you may want to check it out. Another one is another scent that I had and I sold it. It's the brand Just Jack, and it's also from Armaf, but it's Just Jack Orchid Noir, and basically it's a dupe for Tom Ford's Black Orchid. And I must say, I had this scent and I really liked it, but at some point it started to bother me as well, and I felt depressed when I was wearing. I don't know, it's quite dark, so I didn't feel good in the scent. However, the scent itself, again, it's very, very good, very good quality here as well in Just Jacks. Just Jacks in general, for me, are very, very good scents. They are cheap, but they have really stunning quality, and Just Jack in general is a dupe. It's a dupe line for Tom Ford. So I had Orchid Noir, which is a dupe for Black Orchid from Tom Ford, and when I had it, I went ahead and sampled Tom Ford Black Orchid just to compare, and they are like 99% similar. They are almost the same. Maybe in the top notes they are slightly different, but they both have like perfect quality, and they project and they last very long. Just Jack lasts very, very long time, and the same with Tobacco Leaf. It's from Just Jack as well, and it's a dupe for Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford. I've heard that Tobacco Leaf from Just Jack is even better than Tobacco Vanille, sorry. So I think I will have a chance to test it out, so maybe I will get back to you on this. But I think Tobacco Leaf is really, really good tobacco scent. It smells like cigar cabinet in general. So if you like the scent of tobacco, of cigars, that might be a thing for you. And it's very, very long lasting as well. It's a powerhouse basically. So you also may check it out. Another one I had and sold, but on this one I'm still thinking if I should, bring it back to my collection, and it's Jenny Glow, Myrrh and Bean, and basically it's a dupe for Jo Malone, Myrrh and Tonka. So if you like Jo Malone creations, here Jenny Glow has like dupes for Jo Malone in general as well, and they called Jenny Glow. I have a Blackberry and Bay dupe from Jenny Glow, and it's Berry and Bay. So that one is very, very good, very nice, very good for summer. However, Myrrh and Bean is more like Middle Eastern, it's much, much warmer. It's warm in general. It's not warmer than, you know, the berry one. Never mind. It's warm, it's sweet, and it's herbal at the same time. So if you like Jo Malone's Myrrh and Tonka, but you cannot afford right now, you are on the budget, Jenny Glow Myrrh and Bean will be very, very good option, I think. It was quite long lasting, but the case with Jenny Glow is that you can always carry it with you. You are not, you know, you don't feel sorry for even, you know, carrying the bottle around with you. I feel always bad when I, you know, pack the bottle of a good perfume into my bag. I don't know, it's just my thing. And when I have some dupe or like a cheaper fragrance, I do not have this problem. So maybe that's the tip for you as well. Another one is Casmir from Chopard, and this one is really, really good as well. It's like a winter scent. For me, it's basically vanilla apricot cake. It's very long lasting, it's sweet, it's comforting. So if you like scents like Ylang and Gold from M. Micallef, but again, you are on the budget, you may want to try Chopard Casmir. It's inexpensive, but it has really good longevity, and you know, and the scent in general is quite original. Another one I had installed as well is Joop Femme. This one is really, really stunning. But you know, when I was making sale of my fragrances, I had to pick something, so this one, you know, went away. But I still do think it's really, really good fragrance. It's a fragrance basically of an indie shop, of like a floral incense, something like that. It's really feminine, it's really narcotic again. So if you want to smell like Indian shop and flowers, Joop Femme might be for you. And I think it's very underrated scent, and almost nobody talks about it. So I think you should, you know, you should try it and check it out for yourself. But I think it's really, really good, like intoxicating evening even scent. So you may want to check it out as well. Yeah, and I wanted to say something else in regards with Joop Femme, but I forgot. So okay, but I do recommend it, and it's really, really long lasting, and you know, it envelops you. Another one, it's a very, very cheap fragrance. It's Gloria Vanderbilt. It's Minuit à New York, and this one is like white flowers and suede basically, and it smells pink. I do not know how to describe it differently. However, if you like very florally and womanly scents, I think this one is for you. And this is one of the scents that when I have it put on, after a time, I'm wondering what smells so good. So this one is very, very surprising. I must admit that I wrote it off when I first sprayed it on me. When I bought it and I first sprayed it, I thought I wouldn't like it. However, later on, when I was wearing the scent, it really grew on me, and I like it. I do not wear it often because I have so many, but I still recommend Gloria Vanderbilt, Minuit à New York. Another brand actually that is not talked about that much. It's Roberto Cavalli, and here I have the classic EDP. You can also get Nero Assoluto. I heard it might be discontinued, so since it still has decent prices, get yourself Assoluto. However, I brought it here like the normal EDP. I think it's really good. It's also very warm, very womanly, very enveloping, perfect for autumn and winter. Now we have winter time, and I think you cannot go wrong with it. It has benzoin in the base, it has vanilla, it has tonka bean, it has pink pepper, I believe. So it's peppery, it's vanillic, it's warm, it's really sensual, and it's like, you know, it has this oomph to it. So you may want to try it as well. Another one is from Yves Rocher. So if you are based in Europe, you won't have any trouble getting it. I do not know how about the States. However, you can always try to order online. It's Yves Rocher Cuir de Nuit, and this one is compared to Guerlain Vanille Spiritus de... Oh my god. Spiritus Double Vanille, yeah, from Guerlain. It's compared to this scent, and I think it bears some kinds of a resemblance. For me, basically, it's chocolate soap. It's very, very hard scent to describe. It has cacao, it has vanilla, and it has some kind of like soapy undertone to it. It's like chocolate soap for me, basically. It's very unusual, I must admit. And I was not at first very convinced to wear this scent, but it surprised me. One time I sprayed it all over me after I showered, and it stayed till the morning on my skin and on my pajamas. So I was very, very surprised. So it's good. It's long lasting. It smells like warm. It's soapy. As I said, for me at least, it's soapy. I do not know if anyone gets the idea that this is chocolate soap, but anyways, it is for me. So if you are looking for unusual scent, I think Cuir de Nuit might be for you. I know Yves Rocher now has slightly different bottles, so you need to check it for yourself. I prefer the old bottle myself, but you know, whatever suits your needs. Another one is very, very inexpensive, and I think it's available at least in Europe, but I would say it's available worldwide. It's Al Rehab, and basically what I recommend, these are oils from Al Rehab in general. I have here Nebras, which is a rosy scent, slightly vintagey, so it's like a citrus rose. And it pulls vintage. And if you like Vivienne Westwood's Boudoir, which is already discontinued and long gone, this is the scent of Boudoir from Vivienne Westwood. So if you like this fragrance, you may want to check Nebras, because it's like 90% similar. So if you are missing Vivienne Westwood Boudoir, it might be for you. It's rosy, it's powdery, it's slightly citrusy. It's very original. It doesn't have anything to do with Delina's rose, for example, like the rose of the kind of Delina or Montal Intense Cafe rose. No, it's a completely different rose. It's like a vintagey rose, and it projects. And it lasts really, really long time. So yes, I would highly, highly recommend Al Rehab's oils. Also, I have Russia and a couple of others. Russia from Al Rehab is, on the other hand, similar to Gucci Rush. So I think these oils are kind of inspired by the classics, but also by classics. I mean, Boudoir wasn't a classic. So, but to the normal perfume that are on the market, and they have also their own creations. I'm rambling so much, oh my god. So you may want to check it out. They are very, very good quality, and they last very, very long time, and especially in the heat. If you have problems with keeping the fragrance on yourself, oil might help. So it's very, very cheap, and as I said, should be widely available. Another one is this scent I cannot get enough recommending. I do not have it, but my mother-in-law has it, and she really loves it, and other people love it on her, and it's Elizabeth Arden Red Door. And I think I was already talking about this scent here on this channel, at least. On the Polish one for sure. I do not remember if you had a video with this scent in it here, but doesn't matter. If you have the chance, if you like white flowers, if you like yellow flowers, if you like narcotic scents, I think this one will be for you. It's very, very long lasting. It lasts like the whole night of dancing, of, you know, you have a wedding party, for example, you get there in the noon and you stay up all night, and still when you are leaving the party you feel the scent. That's how strong it is, and that's how beautiful it is. So maybe you want to check it, but you need to, like narcotic white flowers and yellow flowers. It's very sometimes I would say even aggressive. So you need to like certain type of fragrances, but in general I do recommend it, and it's very, very cheap for what it is. Another one is very cheap as well. It's Tesori d'Oriente Byzantium. I know it's widely available as well. Some of the perfume from Tesori d'Oriente, they pull slightly synthetic, that is true. However, I think Byzantium is quite an original scent, and lots of people say that it reminds them of some kind of niche creation. So I thought it's you know, it's worth to mention it in this video. So basically, it's the almond milky musky scent. If you like almonds, you cannot go wrong with that. It's like almond sugar powder, almond sugar powder. So if you like the scents of this type, I think it will be perfect. I also very much like their Byzantium washing liquid. If you get the chance, oh my god, you need to try it. It's awesome, and it stays very, very long on the fabric. When of course I'm talking about the fabric softener. However, this one is really long lasting as well. It has really nice longevity, and it develops really, really nice on the skin. It's clean and almondy and comforting and milky at the same time. Very interesting. So if you like warm and sweet scents, this will be perfect. And I really especially like to use it in the summer evening when I shower, and just to spray it on myself. It's like it has this calming and cozy effect. However, it will be perfect for right now, for winter. Very nice. So a Byzantium from Tesori d'Oriente. Another one, this scent reminds me of childhood, is Glow by J.Lo, and it's one of the clean and the most long-lasting scents I've ever encountered. This one is musky, it's rosy, it has slight citrusy touch to it. However, don't be fooled by it. It's mostly musk, rose, and it's soapy, and it's very, very soapy. When J.Lo was creating the scent, she wanted the scent to be like clean, like after the shower cleanness, from, you know, from the water, of course, and from using all the washing products, so to speak. So it's very clean, it's very, very long lasting as well. Some people say it pulls slightly mature for them. It's like old school perfume. For me, absolutely not. If you like long lasting, clean fragrances, I think you cannot go wrong. Glow by J.Lo, it's really good bang for your buck. I hope they didn't reformulate this one, because my bottle is quite old and I have, like, you know, only remnants left in the bottle. I do not know if I will buy it again, because I have so many fragrances I like and I want to use. Anyways, I do like this one. You know, you can tell I almost used up the whole bottle. I do not know that if there is a, you know, point of buying it again, but it's really nice, and it reminds me of childhood, because when it came out I was like 11 years old, I believe, or 12, and I was constantly going to the perfume shop and spraying, and I was dreaming that I have it in my collection. I didn't have the collection back then, but I really wanted to have it. Now I have it, and you know, I'm so picky now that I don't know if I will buy it again, when it used to be my dream. But you know, anyways, I'm fooling around here. And the last one, it's also celebrity scent. It's Levine EDT, I believe. It's an EDT. No, it's actually Eau de Parfum. I didn't know. I thought I was buying EDT. They are, you know, they are writing about it differently, in a different, you know, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to the fragrance itself. It's very warm, woody, and comforting, basically. So you may want to check it out. It has benzoin as well. It's warm, it's enveloping. It's perfect for autumn, but now for winter, I think it's like wooden liquor, something like that. And I was surprised actually how long it lasts. So you may want to check it out as well. It's very, very cheap here in Poland, and I believe it's very, very cheap in general. Abroad and worldwide, wherever you are. So I would recommend to try it. It's quite unusual. Some people told me that it reminds them of Sensuous from Estee Lauder. I cannot tell if it's true or not because I didn't test that fragrance. But this one is really nice and really cozy and comforting, and it pulls even slightly masculine sometimes, and it has really nice touches to it. So I hope you liked my selection of cheap and long-lasting fragrances. I hope you will get something if if you liked something in general. What are your suggestions about the fragrances? I know that there are many Arabic fragrances in the market. I didn't delve to it yet. However, I have some plans, so maybe I will get back to you with the video. Let me know how did you like this video. Leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.